Okay, let's pivot to the third area, scientific equipment. Another set of unique challenges here. The focus seems to be on precision and avoiding costly damage. What kind of gear are we talking about?
The document mentions things like very sensitive microscopes, optical instruments, delicate medical devices, even huge industrial machinery. Quite diverse, but the common factor is they're sensitive. Damage means malfunction, big costs.
Right. For microscopes and optical gear, they highlight vibration dampening packaging. Why is vibration such a big deal for them?
Think about those instruments. Tiny lenses, mirrors, all aligned with incredible precision, like down to micrometers. Even small vibrations during shipping can knock things out of alignment. Suddenly, the equipment is inaccurate, unreliable, maybe totally useless.
Wow.
So, vibration damping packaging uses special materials and designs engineered specifically to absorb and dissipate those vibrations, isolating the delicate insides from the bumps and jolts of travel.
And for medical devices, the big thing is keeping them sterile, contamination-free, obviously vital for patient safety. How do they guarantee that during shipping?
Yes, sterility is non-negotiable there. It needs super strict protocols, sometimes working in clean room environments with controlled air, using special sterile packaging materials that block microbes. And the staff follow really stringent handling procedures, gowning, gloving, all that. The package integrity itself has to maintain that sterile barrier the whole way.
Okay. And then there's the really big stuff, large-scale machinery. That sounds like a whole different logistical headache. What are the main concerns there?
With big, heavy machines, it's mostly about preventing physical damage from the sheer forces involved in moving them. So really robust, reinforced crating is key, strong enough to handle lifting and securing stresses. And clever securement inside the crate, like heavy-duty straps and bracing, to stop the machine shifting at all during transit. Any movement could cause major damage.
It really sounds like for all these different types of scientific gear, they take a very considered, assessment-first approach to designing the packaging.
Totally. The document makes clear their experts do a deep dive on each item. Size, weight distribution, fragility, any specific environmental needs, manufacturer instructions, all of it. That detailed assessment then dictates the custom packaging solution protective enough, but not overkill, not excessively bulky or costly.
So we've looked at the different kinds of special packaging. Let's get into the how. The document lays out SMA Worldwide's whole process, end to end. 6 key steps. First up, consultation and assessment. Why is that initial chat so vital?
Because without really understanding the client's exact needs and what makes the item unique, any packaging solution is just guesswork, isn't it? That first consultation gets all the crucial info, what the goods are, their weak points, where they're going, any regulations. It's the foundation for the whole strategy.
All right. Step 2 is customized packaging design. We've touched on this, but essentially it's turning that assessment into a real protection plan.
Exactly. This is where their expertise in materials engineering and all those regulations comes in. They're not just guessing with packing peanuts. They're engineering a system to protect against all the likely risks, start to finish.
Step 3, compliance and documentation. We keep hearing about regulations. Why is this a separate, crucial step?
Because the paperwork has to be perfect. It's the proof you've met all legal requirements. Shipping labels, dangerous goods declarations, customs forms for international stuff. Any mistake can mean big delays, fines, even the shipment being refused.
Okay. Step 4 is secure packing and handling. This is where the plan becomes reality. What's key here?
This really relies on their trained staff following best practices, using the right cushioning techniques, bracing things properly so they don't move inside, sealing the package correctly so it stays intact. It's the hands-on execution.
Then step 5, efficient transportation choosing and working with trusted carriers. Why does the carrier choice matter so much if the packaging is already great?
Because even the best package can fail if the carrier mishandles it, right? SMA's partnerships with reliable carriers mean the shipment travels under the right conditions, maybe temperature control, definitely secure handling, and gets treated carefully all along the logistics chain.
Makes sense. And the final step, 6, tracking and monitoring, giving clients real-time updates. What's the value add there?
Huge peace of mind, especially for high-value or time-critical shipments. Knowing where your stuff is, seeing its status in real time, lets you plan, anticipate arrival, and deal with any unexpected issues quickly. That transparency is really valued.
The document really hammers home that quality assurance isn't just a final check. It's built into everything SMA Worldwide does, an ongoing thing.
Absolutely. It's woven into every stage, from that first call to the final delivery. That commitment to quality is what gives clients confidence that their special shipment will be handled right every time to the highest standard.
They mentioned a few specifics for their QA regular audits of materials and processes. What's the point of those audits?
They're essential checks, making sure the packaging materials they use are consistently up to spec and that their procedures are being followed correctly and working well. It's about catching any potential issues early and continuously improving. Keeps the quality high.
And they stress certification for dangerous goods, handling IATA, ADR, IMDG. Why are those specific ones so important?
They're internationally recognized proof that their staff have had specialized training and really know how to handle dangerous goods safely and legally, whether it's by air, IATA, road, ADR, or sea, IMDG. Crucial for safety, obviously.
And finally, continuous professional development. It sounds like this field changes pretty fast.
It really does. Regulations change, new risks pop up, new packaging tech and handling methods are always being developed. Investing in ongoing training means their team stays current, stays sharp. They know the latest standards, rules, risks, and solutions, so they can always offer the best compliant service.
To really bring this home, the document has some great case studies. Let's start with shipping lithium batteries for a big tech firm. What was the main challenge, and how did SMA solve it?
The big hurdle there was meeting all the super strict rules for flying lithium batteries internationally. SMA's fix was designing and providing custom UN-certified battery containers that met every single air transport safety standard. The result? Smooth, problem-free international delivery. The tech firm got the products out safely and legally.
Nice. Second case. A priceless 17th century painting going to an exhibition. Sound incredibly stressful. What were the worries there?
Oh yeah, high stakes. With painting like that, the big fears are damage from environmental shifts, humidity, temperature, and just physical damage during transit. SMA built custom wooden crates that were also climate-controlled inside, created that stable environment for the whole trip, and yeah, the painting arrived perfectly pristine, shows the specialized protection worked.
Impressive. And the last case study involves delicate medical devices for a research lab. What were the critical factors in that shipment?
Two main things there. First, keeping the devices totally sterile, no contamination allowed, obviously. Second, preventing any physical damage to these delicate instruments. SMA used special sterile, shock-absorbent packaging, plus real-time tracking to keep an eye on it. The devices arrived on time, sterile, undamaged, so the critical research could carry on without a hitch.
These examples really drive home how vital that specific expertise and just meticulous care is for specialized packaging. So wrapping up, it's clear that for anything dangerous, super valuable, or incredibly sensitive, standard shipping just won't do.
Couldn't agree more. Expertise, precision, really understanding the specific risks, it's not just nice to have, it's essential. SMA Worldwide's focus on safety, compliance, customer satisfaction, plus their whole end-to-end process, the strict quality control, the expert training. It really makes them stand out in this specialized area.
It certainly sounds like if any listeners need to ship something complex or sensitive, SMA Worldwide seems like a really solid choice to make sure it gets there safely and efficiently. And if you want to learn more, their website is www.sesmeworldwide.com. Email is info@smypalette.com, and the phone number is 0192-329-0490.
Yeah, this whole deep dive really shines a light on how much thought, science, and specialist knowledge goes into something many of us just take for granted, getting goods from A to B safely. It's a good reminder that behind everyday logistics, there's often this hidden world of complex challenges and vital expertise.
Absolutely. And on that note, here's something to chew on after we finish. Considering the incredibly detailed logistics needed just to move your phone battery safely, or a priceless old painting, what other seemingly simple things in our lives might rely on surprisingly complex, absolutely crucial specialist know-how that we just never notice?